Hey Chris, what's up?
What are you up to tomorrow?
Go on.
I want to ski every station in the Portes du Soleil, all in one day. You up for it?
Every station? I don't even know it's possible, mate.
Starting Saint-Jean-d'Oeil. Tick that off first lifts. Come round to Leger, up and over the top down into Morzine. Then across to Avoriaz, over the top, down to Champery, back to Le Crozet, back round and down to Champussin, over to Morjan, from Morjan up into Châtel, Châtel over the back to Torgon, across to La Chapelle, and then hopefully finishing in Abondance. I have an issue over here that for me, if we just ski down here, that is Le Crozet, and that doesn't really, I don't think that cuts back to the ski in Champery.
Alright, well let's just ski into Champery. Where do you have to go then? To Grand Paradis? That counts, doesn't it?
That would definitely count. I don't know if it's
Champery, there's no skiing into it
No,
though.
no. One extension is fine. But this is like the circle bit with every possible extension and two completely independent ski areas. I think we might run out of time, but we will see.
There's skiing kids runs in the Indian Park. I did just to get on.
You can definitely go and ski in Saint-Jean, where we're going to start, without having a shuttle. But given that our harebrained scheme is barely possible, it may not be possible to begin with, I think the chances of us achieving it with public transport would be rather slim. So we're going to drive down there. Team are kindly shuttling us as they would our guests. We're going to go down there to start the day, take it from there.
So that was the plan. Chris had designed the route, we had our transport between stations, the sun was out, and we were waiting for our very first lift.
We're starting at Saint-Jean-d'Oeil.
The lesser known station.
It is a little bit, but actually more people should come here because actually the first run we're going to do is probably one of my favourite runs in the Portes du Soleil. It's a fantastic run down through the trees before.
Surprised me.
No, I mean why would you voluntarily choose to get out of bed this early?
New Year's Day.
Bonjour.
Legs feel strong. Mind is strong.
Yeah. That's some of the quickest as well. Okay.
Ready for the pickup. That was not a bad first run.
Pretty epic, alright? Saint-Jean-d'Oeil done. Starting Leger, up over the top, drop down into Morzine. We are on 9:42. Van Express, which is big chairlift from the centre of Leger.
Bit colder.
Pretty
colder
high.
up here.
I don't know how long it is, but it's a long lift. And then we're going to ski a red run
the name of which escapes me. But it's quite a nice run actually, down through the trees to a little lift junction of 3 lifts that sort of sits more over towards the neon sector in Morzine.
Yeah.
But yeah, great view from up here. Really sunny.
Lovely skiing over in this bowl as well.
Yeah.
Fantastic little spot.
Perfect skiing. Down, sunshine, quiet, down through the trees. It's like this is like textbook Portes du Soleil. Beautiful.
A quick descent, the sun still beaming down. Chris wasn't wrong. This was what it's all about. We got to the van ahead of schedule. Things were feeling positive.
Don't know how many runs, but Saint-Jean-d'Eau done, Leger done, Morzine done. Next stop Avoriaz, Linderay, and then over to Switzerland.
We've had a lot of rest breaks in between, which has been...
Yeah, I think we haven't clocked up a huge amount of distance so far. Great bowl, and then we're going to get the couple of chairs all the way up to the top of the Pont de Mossat. So we've come up from Avoriaz, yeah. Now we're right on the border here. This is like the border between France and Switzerland. So we've done a lot of French sector. Now we're going to drop into Switzerland.
Either on that side.
There is directly above Champery, and we're under the cliffs of the Dent Blanche and the Dent de Midi. So, yeah,
How confident are we can actually do that?
pretty confident. If not, we'll have to get that. Let's do it.
So, bottom of this lift.
We're going round here,
Yeah.
down, it curls back to the left to that chairlift there. But you see a guy walking.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
sure we can ski round
Ski past
there,
him.
past him through the trees to the chairlift that's over the other side there.
Let's try it.
Let's try it. Risk it.
Never been on a peak beach.
Risk it.
I mean, it's an adventure, right?
Yeah.
Is it a walking beach?
I don't know. Goes the right way.
You're paying for the helicopter.
Okay.
Just for everyone who missed that, Chris said this has a bit of adventure to it, so we're going to see what that means. And now the hike begins.
So we're a little bit off the beaten track. It's definitely not a piste, but look at the view. It's amazing. That's actually the rounded peak there. It's the Tête de Boston, which is the top of, sort of at the end of the Valley de la Manche. So we were quite near that when we were skiing at Neon earlier. But this valley is, a lot of it's protected nature reserve. It's so quiet. And like, this is the mountains. It's going to be worth it. We have no idea how long this hike is going to take, but it's worth it.
Very worth it, mate.
Definitely.
Said with confidence.
Speak to me in an hour.
Let's go.
You're not about to hike it in ski boots.
This is true.
Been hiking for about 15 minutes, and I'm pretty sure that is piste ahead. Adventure continues. This is just a mid-station.
Yeah. Thought we might get on there, but it turns out no. No. But on the plus side, in the spirit of completing this task properly, this without question qualifies as Champery. So we're going to have to walk up the path to there, because I don't like the snow isn't going to run long enough for us to get to Champery. Diversion complete. That definitely took a little bit longer than we were envisaging. Bit of hiking. Certainly got the lungs flowing. Definitely took quite a bit of time. But we're back on track, back on the list. So that's Champery well and truly ticked. And now we're going to ski round to Le Crozet and then try and work our way across Le Crozet, Champezan and down into Morjan. And we need to pick up a little bit of time.
Okay, so that was a bit of a spanner in the works to our plan. We lost about an hour and a half with that hiking section. I must say it was one of those beautiful mistakes though, because just stepping off the piste for one small section and being in the quiet was incredible. It's so quiet once you lose the crowds. Just after midday, we were met by David, a local ski instructor who we thought might pick up our pace a little bit and get us back on course as we head towards Morjan.
We haven't exactly taken a direct route, so mad challenge to ski like every outer route to the Portes du Soleil in one day. Started well, it's slowed down in the middle. What do you reckon, are we going to get there or it's tight?
It's going to be tight, but I think if we have lunch on the hoof, we're just about to hit Morjan now, so hitting that around midday is always a good target, and then we're going to go tick off Châtel.
An interesting interpretation of midday.
An hour late.
Yeah, okay. So we better step on it then.
Yeah, let's boost.
Go on, allez.
Here we are cruising down the tree-lined runs of Morjan. And Morjan's part of the Valais canton in Switzerland. Sits at around 1,300 meters at resort level and accesses the vast area of the Portes du Soleil. Morjan have just invested in a super high spec new bubble lift, taking you right from the center of the village all the way up to the ski area of Morjan, going into Champezan. I'll do that bit again, Moss, when we see the actual bubble, or you might just want to cut to the bubble. But right now I'm cruising down one of the lovely blue runs into the center of Morjan. Loads of off-piste in the background. You can see huge peaks in front and behind.
Lunch was an extremely welcome sight. A van full of sandwiches and drinks, and I was so ready for a break at this point. But all too soon we were back on the lifts and heading towards Châtel, or trying to. A couple of drag lifts that seemed to go on forever were starting to test us snowboarders.
We're getting up here, and then we're going to ski a piste facile.
Just the black piece that joins just skip the corner basically, cut the corner by going no black piece.
Corner.
Super-Châtel-d'Abondance. Okay.
The Châtel. This is ski station 10.
Legs are starting to feel a bit untrustworthy now.
On va, direction Châtel, c'est ouvert ou pas? Châtel.
Chapelle.
Chapelle, pardon. C'est ouvert? Parce que c'est marqué ouvert sur l'application, mais normalement c'est ouvert. Ok, ça marche. Ok.
Two drive. We need that one. Sponge. What is it? Sponge. Je te tête. And sponge. Give me. Okay, that's it. Red one. You've got to download in the gondola.
Yeah.
A quick map check and we carried on, but we didn't get far. This is where the plan started to falter. The run we needed was indeed closed.
So where are we at, boys?
Team update. Thwarted by lifts that we thought were open but weren't. So we've had a rethink, and we've massively extended our day by aiming to ski all the way back on the conventional circuit. So we're going over. What's this called? The
Portes du Soleil.
So we're heading back over to Linga, and we're going to try and ski up through Pré-Léger, Flandrance, and back into the Linderode Bowl. So that is traditionally considered the circuit.
Perfect.
Look at that view. That's pretty epic. But as you can see, the shadows are growing, the sun is setting. We've got two marginally broken snowboarders here. And we are one of them even had the nerve to complain about his boots and to a man in ski boots, which was I wish we had that on camera, frankly.
This was a race against the clock, and with us snowboarders nowhere to be seen, I think everybody apart from David had given up hope. He charged toward the second to last lift, and it was indeed closed.
Closed.
We just missed the last lift because of Dave.
Yeah.
Dragging his heels. Had a binding issue. No, he didn't really.
Yeah, so we were trying to go with Plan B and ski back to ski the conventional circuit back to Avoriaz and then back in that direction. But sadly,
Time was not on our side.
time is not on sides, lift shut, so we couldn't make it. But we had a good day. We set out to try and ski as many of the ski stations in the Portes du Soleil as possible.
Your first lift?
My
first foray over the hill?
Yeah, it's the first time I've been in the first gondola of a lift. Been early, taking kids to ski schools plenty of times, but never on the first lift, so new experience. And I think we can basically call it first lift, last lift. So it's a big day, about 50k. We have skied in Saint-Jean-d'Eau, Léger, Avoriaz, Montriond,
Down to Montreal, yeah.
over to Champery, went for a little hike in the woods, back over, missed that, yeah.
Then Crozet.
Joined us in Crozet, or caught us on the way to Champezan, then down into Morjan, Châtel,
Torgon.
over Torgon, kind of flirted with the edge of La Chapelle,
And then a massive U-turn.
a massive U-turn, few more miles, but it's been a good day.
But it shows the huge area that we've got in the Portes du Soleil. The fact that
So it's been great.
we skied all day and
Sun shining.
And so much that we haven't skied. Like to claim we've done like the whole of that is nonsense. Like we've skipped huge swathes of it. Like you could do the same kind of thing again and take a completely different route.
highlight of the day.
Oh, I don't know.
I think you're getting run over by a ski lift is what
I did get run over by a ski lift, which when I was taken out by a snowboarder. What have we learned from the experience? Well, the main thing we've learned is like how extensive the ski area is, right? But would I recommend trying to ski all of the ski stations in one day? Like, no, I would not. I would.
Over 2 days.
I would maybe over a week.
Yeah.
Like if you come here for a week and maybe like if you've got your own vehicle, just drive around a bit, try and base yourself in different parts of the ski area. You get a lot of variety. I think that's a great idea. But in one day, maybe do the circuit, but I think our challenge was always on the ambitious side. So I don't know that I'd try and repeat that.
He's even got the boards.
Maybe I thought potentially you'd made it over, because when Chris filmed me, I thought maybe you made it over this one, and you'd managed to get over Rocketron. I thought you might make it as far as Ardon. I was like, I wonder if they went to Texas and just...
There was just one more surprise in store. The guys at the Boutique Chalet Company had organised the most amazing sight.
No way! Look at it!
I love that. On the brand new skis.
Look at it! We tried.